What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is Badguy, and before we get into this video, I do want to remind all of you to go ahead and use whatever hammers you have left on your Guilty Gear stones and collect whatever stones you actually need. There's 6 characters in total, so you should have 6 circle stones, 6 diamond, and 6 hexagon. Once you have all of those stones, 18 in total, you'll have enough for all the Guilty Gear characters. The rest of the stones, you can't even salvage, you can't do nothing with them, so they're absolutely useless. So if you have 18 stones in total, 6 circle, 6 diamond, 6 hexagon, you're going to be good to go for all the Guilty Gear characters. Now, let's get into this video. So I was sitting here working on my tier list last night because I was adding to the Guilty Gear characters to it, and I was doing some testing, and something I found out actually blew me away between this character and this character right here. Like, I was trying to decide, you know, who is the best red, right? Who is the best red? Who's the stronger amongst the two? Who has maybe more utility, and so on and so on and so on. So I'm going to show you guys something. I'm not even going to show you guys the build, okay? I'll show you the build in a little bit, but I'm just going to show you guys a couple little runs here in Dungeon of Trials between these characters. Now, Goenitz here already has a Akane set just with 2 regular cooldown cards on him. He has 3 stones on him. I'll show you guys all that in a little bit. And he has, you know, just his 3 PG card. And we're just going to run through the skills, and we're going to do his 3 PG, all right? And you're going to take a look at the damage, and then we'll do the same thing with Saul with the same card set. By the way, I did this with multiple card sets as well, and the outcome ended up being the same. So we're going to switch to Goenitz here, and we're going to counter skills, make sure we do the same amount of skills for both characters. Once we get down to 1 second for the awakened skill, we're going to start running through our skills. So here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 rotations, and then the third skill one more time. All right, let's see what we did. So we did 32 million, okay? 32 million. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write that down, guys. 32 million. If my pen actually has some ink in it. There we go. 32 million, all right? Now, I'm going to edit this part of the video out, and I'm going to bring back in Saul with the Akane set on him, and we're going to do another run, and you guys can see the damage that he does. All right, so now we're back with Saul here, and we're going to give this a try. We're going to try 10 rotations and do the third skill one more time. All right. Come back here, bro. Let's do it. Let's do it. And this test just shows how much damage these characters actually has. Remember, I got an Akane on both of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the third skill, and then the 3 PG. Exactly the same for both Goenitz and Saul. All right? Now take a look at this. My nose itches. Nice, nice. Oh, so he did 29,600,000. 29,600,000. You're probably thinking to yourselves, what? Oh, wait a minute now. Saul should be stronger than that. Come on now. What's going on here? Why is Goenitz doing so more damage than Saul? Well, let me show you why, guys. Let me show you why he's doing more damage. So we'll go. Well, actually, let me click out of here and let me go into here. This is a lot faster in here because the loading screens are much quicker. Let me click on Goenitz here, right? So Goenitz has 3 imprint stones on him. He's got this stone here that has double attack and then increase to bleed damage, which he does have. It's a great stone for him. And then we got the BS stones, which, give him 20% attack and then critical damage, right? That's the exact same as the Guilty Gear. Actually, the Guilty Gear Diamond and the BS Diamond, or at least this volume, all have the critical damage. And then the third stone actually gives him an increased active skill damage, right, by 10%. And then, of course, the extra 20% attack, right? And let me throw the Akane set on him, all right? You guys can take a look at the CP, the amount of attack, and all that, right? This is the way that I had him built when I did that run. I didn't have another 3PG on him. I just had the 1 3PG. By the way, Goenitz's 3PG does give him an increased attack by 10%. And this is why I wanted to do the 3PG, because Goenitz's 3PG actually does give an increased attack by the 10%, the critical rate by 3.6%. So it does make a big difference. It gives him a nice little extra attack buff. Now, let me show you guys Saul Badguy's build. All right, check this out. So when I click on Saul, we'll put that card set on him. All right, we'll slap the Akane on him. And we'll put just this 1 3PG. Now, this 3PG that I had equipped on him actually had just the increased attack by 2%. But it also just gives him a heal, right? It's just a survivability tool. It doesn't give me any extra attack, just a 2% attack. So actually, whenever Goenitz is doing his 3PG, he's actually getting more attack for that 10-second duration than Saul Badguy, because Saul Badguy is only getting his 2%, although this 2% is always up. And if you take a look at his imprint stones, he doesn't have any imprint stones. None. That run you just saw that he did where he got 29,600,000, he didn't have any imprint stones on him at all. Goenitz has 3. Both A3. Oh, let me show you something else. Goenitz has max capsules. Saul Badguy, none. He has no capsules, guys. He has 0. 0. He has 29,437 attack with that Akane set on him, right? And Goenitz here, when you throw the Akane on him, has 70,000. He has way more attack than Saul. But yet Saul still could pretty much almost keep up with him, not using any imprint stones whatsoever. None. Goenitz has 3 of these things on him. 3 of them. That is crazy, right? So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to slap a stone on Saul Badguy so you can just see this. All right, this is crazy. Let me see if I can find the stones real quick here. All right, so this one here gives him the critical damage. This is the exact same stone that Goenitz has for his second one. My finger can click on it, right? You get the critical damage by 25% and the extra attack by 20%, right? And then we slap on a third stone here, which, just like Goenitz, right? Goenitz's add bleed and he gets the extra 22% attack. This stone here adds burn and gives him the extra 22% attack, right? This is only 2 stones, not even 3 stones, right? And still no capsules. Now watch this. We'll jump back in here. I think I had that card set on Goenitz. Let me check real quick here. Yeah. So we know what Goenitz can do, right, with that card set. Let's slap the Akane back on Saul. Give him his 3PG, right? And remember, this is still 1 less imprint stone than Goenitz and no capsules. 0 capsules. Watch this. This is pretty bonkers, guys. This is pretty bonkers. And I think it's going to give you an idea about who deserves to be the #1 red, at least between these two. Come back over here. Hit that guard. And again, we're going to try to do the exact same rotation. Try to hit the skills the same amount of times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Third skill, the exact same as what we did with Goenitz, right? We do our 3PG. You guys can already see the damage difference, man. It is absolutely bonkers. Now look at that. 50 million. 50 million with 1 less imprint stone than what Goenitz had. 50 million. He did almost 20 million more damage with 1 less imprint stone. What? Holy mother of God. That's absolutely nuts. And if you guys are curious, if I slap his first stone on him, This actually increases his blast skills. By the way, this would be a really good stone for Goenitz too. Well, not really for Goenitz because it's a Guilty Gear stone. But if you have a stone that increases blast skill, that's actually really good for Goenitz because he has multiple blast skills. Now check this out, right? We just did 50 million, right? Now watch this. So now we got 3 stones. Okay. And I didn't want to use that first stone. I wanted to show you guys the difference in damage with, just using the other stones, the same stones that Goenitz has, as well as the same as Saul. I want them stones to be the same, so it'd be more of a fair comparison, but check this out. All right. Now it's 3 stones versus 3 stones, although Saul's first stone does increase blast skill by 15%. All right. And his first skill does do blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, and you can see the damage difference already. It is bonkers. Remember, that first skill throws out that flame. And he's got that sweep. But look at that, guys. Almost 62 million. Almost 62 million. And I tried this with other card sets, guys. I tried this with other card sets. Saul does way more damage than Goenitz. Way more. He did twice as much damage, about twice as much damage with 3 stones versus Goenitz having 3 stones. And no capsules, guys. He has no capsules on him. No attack capsules, no nothing, right? Even with 3 stones on Saul with the card set. He has 64,918. He has 56,000 attack. And earlier you guys saw with Goenitz, he still had 70,000 attack. And yet Saul still is destroying him. And that's because of this freaking dot explosion. That's just insane dot explosion. And whenever you have the skill fully charged, whenever you do your awakened skill, his second skill is just an insanity, right? Deals burn damage equal to 450% of attack on top of the dot explosion, guys. It's just nuts. Oh, man. It's why he does so much damage. I mean, he has the increased target damage received by 15%. Which is, well, I'm sorry, not by 15, but by 28%. But Goenitz also has an increased target damage received. If you take a look at his skills, he's got an increased target damage received by 28%, right? He's got an attack buff by 35%. Well, when you go over to Saul, he doesn't have an attack buff, but because of that dot explosion, it's just nuts. Oh, guys. And then his third skill deals an additional burn damage equal to 350% of attack. It's just nuts, guys. I mean, it's just the dot explosion on these Guilty Gear characters is just absolutely nuts. And it shows. It shows. Not to mention this character's survivability with all the heals, the shield, the heal from the 3PG, from his cores. He's just an insane character. And in my opinion, definitely after what you have seen today, I think Soul Badguy is #1 red. I still have to test Azura. I don't have her at A3. I don't really know yet. But I'm still thinking that more than likely Soul Badguy is going to be the best red in the game. So let me know how y'all feel about this comparison. If you'd like to see any other comparisons, and I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT plus 7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See ya.